Hello and welcome to GameRules.com. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Flip 7. This is a push your luck card game for 3 or more players, in which you are trying not to flip the same number twice. Just think blackjack with a really interesting deck structure and power cards. Alright, let's dive in, learn how to play. Out of the box, you will get a 94 card deck and a rule book. You will need to provide a way to keep score. The deck is composed of number cards, modifier cards, and action cards. The number cards go from 0 to 12. There is 1 0, 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, and so on, all the way up to 12. Score modifier cards do just that. At the end of the round, if you have not busted, these cards are simply added to your score. So the ×2 multiplier doubles your score for the round. The +2 adds 2 points. The +4 adds 4 points, and so on. There are 3 types of action cards. The freeze card forces a player to stop for the round. Flip 3 forces a player to flip 3 cards. And the second chance card keeps a player from busting. So if they have a second chance card in their possession and they bust, this keeps them going. To set up the game, determine a dealer for the first round. That player shuffles a deck, and you are ready to rock. Begin the round by giving each player 1 card face up, starting with the player left of the dealer. From that point on, each player will decide whether they want to hit or stay. If they say hit, they'll get another card. If they stay, they're done for the round. You can continue to hit until you are ready to be done, or until you bust, and you bust by revealing the same number, a number you already have. So for example, our player at the bottom of the screen goes first, and they'll say hit. If they reveal an 11, they bust and they're out. They revealed a freeze card. All action cards can be played on any active player at the table. An active player is someone who is still in for the round, so they haven't stayed yet and they haven't busted. The freeze card forces a player to be done for the round. So they're going to go ahead and play it on the player to their left. So this player ends the round with 9 points, so they are out. We are now down to 2 active players, the dealer and the player at the bottom of the screen. It's the dealer's turn, and they say, hit me. They got a 6. Hit me. Our player at the bottom got a 10. Dealer says, hit me. They got a 12. Player at the bottom of the screen says, hit me. They got a 6. Ooh. Now, play like that will continue until everybody at the table either stays or busts. There is a bonus if you're able to reveal 7 different cards without busting. And that's called the Flip 7 bonus. And we'll see how that scores here at the end of the round when we talk about scoring points. So it is now the player at the bottom of the screen's turn. They're going to push their luck and say, hit me. Ah, they got a second chance card. That's excellent. And the player on the right side of the screen says, hit me. They got a 2. The player at the bottom of the screen goes now. Now, the second chance is a action card. So you could give it to another player if you wanted to. This player kept it. You can only have 1 second chance card in your possession. So while the player at the bottom of the screen has this second chance card, if they reveal another one, they have to give it to another active player. If there are no other active players at the table, it's simply discarded. Remember, second chance cards are use it or lose it cards. So if you end the round without using it, it is also discarded. You cannot keep it from round to round. Player at the bottom of the screen says, hit me. They got a 4. They're going to keep going. The dealer here on the right side of the screen is going to hit me one more time. Boom. Oh, wow. 10-point multiplier. Woo. Nice. Okay. Player at the bottom goes. They got a 10. They would have busted, but they have a second chance card. So both of those cards are discarded for the round. Player on the right side of the screen is going to say stay. So the dealer stays. Oh, they're done. Now our player at the bottom of the screen is the only active player left. They say, hit me. Oh, they got a 6. So they bust. And this ends the round. Everybody has either busted or been frozen or stayed. So now it's time to tally up the score. So what you do is you look at your cards and you simply add the value of the cards together. The player on the left side of the screen gets 9 points for the round. The dealer, 729 plus 10 for the modifier, That is 39 points for the round. And our player at the bottom of the screen busted, so they get nothing. If at any point you're able to flip 7 cards without busting, the round immediately ends and you earn the flip 7 bonus, which is an additional 15 points. So as soon as you flip over that 7th card and you realize you did not bust, you earn that flip 7 bonus, the round ends. The remaining active players do not get any more turns. It ends with you and your flip 7. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at a few examples of what might happen during the game. Let's say a flip 3 is revealed, played on an active player. They go to flip their first of the 3 and they bust. This ends their turn immediately. The rest of the flip 3 no longer is resolved, so it's simply discarded, and this player is out for the round. But let's say the flip 3 is played and another flip 3 is revealed. This flip 3 is paused. This flip 3 becomes the active action card. It is played on another player. Now they flip 3. 1, 2, 3. They did not bust. Now we return to the original flip 3 and finish. So there's 2 more on this one. 2. They did not bust. Both of the flip 3s are discarded. And play continues. Well, now let's say our player over here on the left has a second chance card. They get the flip 3 played on them. So the first card's flipped. They would have busted. Instead, the second chance card is used and the flip 3 is continued. 2, 3. All right, they did not bust. The flip 3 is discarded and now play continues. So if the player at the bottom of the screen is the one that revealed the flip 3, that was their turn. Even though this player had to flip 3, it is still their turn next. So play would continue left, and our player on the left side of the screen goes next. And one more thing to make sure you understand is that modifier cards cannot cause you to bust. So you can have more than one modifier card. The only cards that can cause you to bust are the number cards. So let's say it's the player on the left side of the screen's turn. They say, hit me, and they get hit with another modifier. They do not bust. That's just simply gets added to their score. Now, finally, let's go ahead and play through one more example round. We're back to our dealer being on the right side of the screen, so each player gets 1 card face up. And then we begin with the player left of the dealer who says hit or stay. They say hit. Player left of them says hit, and the dealer hits. Our player on the bottom of the screen says hit, and our player on the left side of the screen says hit. The dealer says hit. Bottom player says hit. Ooh. Player on the left says hit. Dealer says hit. Oh, wow. Let's go around again. Player at the bottom of the screen. Ace. Player on the left side of the screen. +6 multiplier. Nice. Player on the right side of the screen. The dealer says hit, and they bust. They're out for the round. Player at the bottom of the screen stays. Player on the left side of the screen stays. So the round comes to an end. Each player adds up their score, adds that to their running total. These cards are collected and discarded. Continue to play with what's left, and as soon as a player reaches a score of 200 points or more, the game ends, and that player is the winner. If you run out of cards in the draw pile before that happens, take the discarded cards, shuffle them back together, and form a new deck. Continue playing until the 200 points is reached. And that's how to play Flip 7. Now, if you found this video helpful, the best thing you can do to support the channel is subscribe, ring the bell, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about the game, or if you have a game you would like to see a tutorial for, be sure to let me know down in the comment section. I have a playlist of other card games for you right here, and if you would like to read the rules for a growing library of games, you can head over to GameRules.com. I have a link down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Keep on playing.